All right, this video is for Algebra 2 NTI Day number 15. On these NTI days, you are going back to using the quadratic formula like you did on, I think, day 6 and 7. And the only thing for day 15 is that you have to move your quadratic around first. So it does have to be set equal to 0. So on number 1 on your paper, I already did that for you. I moved this 11x to the other side. When that happens, the sign changes. It changed to a negative, to a minus 11x. The same thing with the 1. When I moved the 1 over, it changed to a minus 1. So I'm going to get that set up for you here on number 2, which I have here. And I need to move the 9x to the other side. So when I move it over, all I'm going to do is change it and make it a minus 9x. When I move it over, though, I do need to make sure that I put it in the right order. I have to go from x squared to x to no x. So starting with my x squared, 5x squared. Then I need my x term, and that's this. So again, I have to bring it over with the sign change, so minus 9x. And then I do want to make sure I take this 24. This is a negative 24. So minus 24 is equal to 0. Now I can go through and use the quadratic formula again. And it is negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So like we did in the other video, we do need to label the a, b, and c in our quadratic. So a is 5, b is the negative 9, and c is the negative 24. And so I'm going to plug in a negative b. Well, in this one, b is negative already again, so it actually will turn to a positive 9 plus or minus the square root b squared. So negative 9 squared minus 4 times a times c. So a was 5, put that in there, and c is that negative 24, so I'll put that in there. It's all over 2 times a, which is 5. So all I did was take my numbers and put them in place of the letters. The next thing I'm going to do is type in this stuff underneath the square root into the calculator. And I'll do that here so you can see. So again, it's negative 9 squared, but I'm just going to do a 9 squared because it'll turn positive anyway. 4 times 5 times negative 24. All right, 561. So time to rewrite. 9 plus or minus the square root of 561. That number now replaces all this. And then 2 times 5 is 10. From there, I'm going to look at my answer choices and see if I see that. That is in my answer choice. So I am able to stop, and that would be my answer.